Hey everybody, and welcome to the Unusual Subjects podcast. I'm here with the Unusual Subjects. I'd like to thank you for tuning in to our first episode here today. We've got some questions that have been submitted by fans over the internet. We're just going to sit here and go through those questions, and when we're all done, you'll get to see a live performance of Knuckles recorded at the Hawthorne Theater here in Portland. So let's start here. Let's start with Butter. Johnny Q asks, what did you do musically before you were an unsub?
I was a rapper for about 10 years in the local scene. Bounced between horrorcore, nerdcore, and then just do whatever I want because why not?
And what about you, Jeremy?
I migrated from Indianapolis where I just dabbled with a lot of different musicians and different projects, but nothing really seemed to come to fruition. I was almost a singer, and then things went sideways there, and shortly after I moved to Portland, so here we are.
All right. Vinny from Jersey asks, and I'll direct this here to Otis, what's with the fucking mask, guy?
I like the fucking mask, guy. I'm disgusted by people. It covers me up. I don't like it. No, I'm joking. No, it's.
I like that.
It's something I've done for a long time, and I like the gimmick. It's kind of a Dr. Seuss apocalyptic thing, and it's me on the outside, man, and you get to see my passion through it. So that's what's with the gas mask.
Passion through the gas
Awesome. Joe from Philly writes, how did you come up with the album title Tales of the Unusual?
We like to do kind of story-based songs, so if you really look beyond the shiny guitars and the hard lyrics,
Anything
there's
you want to
a
add, Jay? I know you added
meaning.
I think we actually got the title from you, didn't we?
Yeah, I do believe Jeremy is
That's the short answer.
It seemed really fitting. Like at first we were beating around the idea from nowhere because it seemed to be how we all kind of got together. It didn't make a lot of sense and whatnot. But then it seemed like in unison all the songs we put together were these enlightening tales that were pretty unusual. So it seemed to just fit. It came together perfectly. So everybody liked it, and there we went.
All right, let's go ahead and throw Greg a bone here. Trollface420 writes, how many times have you been called the Unusual Suspects?
Every time.
Every fucking time.
Every time.
So something real quick for our fans out in the internet world that's watching this. Whenever you're at a show with us, we want you to chant out subjects.
Damn it, don't say suspects.
Don't say suspects.
Say subjects. If someone says, all right, coming up next to the stage, we got Unusual, cut them off and say subjects.
Just go fuck it up.
And that's because what it is.
It's the natural reaction. Like people it rolls off the tongue because we all like, Kevin Spacey and all that stuff. So
I really wonder how people are getting suspect out of unsub. What do they call it unsubs? You can't get that out of suspects.
Yeah, so people just they have a natural instinctual response to say unusual and then suspects, but it's not a movie. This shit ain't a game.
Very well said.
That's great.
We'll just go around the room for the next one, starting here. Winston Walter Wigglesworth from Wisconsin asks, what's your personal favorite song off the new album?
Knuckles, hands down. No pun intended.
Greg?
Jason to the basement.
I probably like Stuff and Things. I also like Rise of the Crabman. There's something about it that's really cool. More than when I started playing it.
How about you, Jeremy?
Honestly, Knuckles is a really, really good song that came to grow on me, but my favorite is probably March.
Really?
Wow.
No.
Wow.
I think it's a surprise to everybody.
And that would be my favorite too. Is March? It's a really, really fucking fun bass line.
It's so fun.
It's so fun to play.
I do nothing in that.
It's a really fun song.
That's the funnest part about it is you got that good, just solid one kick going on it, and I can just fucking go balls wild. It's so fun.
So they like March because they can go balls wild.
Yeah.
And we have our specialist here in customer service, so I'll direct this to Jeremy. Broken Heart on Burnside says, I saw you guys at the Ash Street last Valentine's Day and my girlfriend dumped me. Can I get my $5 back?
I'm gonna tell you flat out. There were a few girls that were a little slighted by that decision, but we really enjoyed the show and had a lot of fun, and we all still got to spend the night with our prospective ladies and whatnot. But I think we all caught a little bit of heat, so you're gonna have to chalk that one up.
Yeah, we all took a hit on that night.
I tell you what.
Oh, I was hitting something all right.
Come to the CD release party, okay, and then bring the new girl, and I'll promise you, you're getting laid. How about that?
Yeah, there you go.
That's my deal.
That will be an experience.
Big problem.
You gonna fuck him in the back?
Someplace uncomfortable, like the back of a Volkswagen.
Alright. So that's a no. No, you won't get your money back. Sorry, bro.
Sorry, no
refunds.
No reason.
I'll turn this next question to Greg because he hates it. Little Susie Q asks, what would you call your style of music?
That's a good question.
The style.
What would you call the style?
It's kind of funky and kind of punky and kind of rappy. So what's one word for that?
Funk Pappy Rappy?
That's what
It's funk rap?
Rapper rock.
Funk rap?
You know, we're...
Funk punk racker rap?
Yeah, funk, punk, rack, rock.
I call it psychofunk.
I call it hard to stand still
Psycho
listening
funk
to.
is pretty fun, actually. I like psycho
I've
funk.
been calling them that.
Psycho funk. Psycho funk.
I like psycho funk.
We'll go with psycho
Everybody's
funk.
giving a head nod to
I'm
psycho
okay
funk.
with that.
Psycho funk.
And a follow-up question from Little Susie Q. Butter, would you consider this a style that could go mainstream?
Given trends with the music industry, I don't see a reason why not. I think it's been a long time since there's been a really good heavy band that's also original and catchy, and we seem to be all of these things. People seem to enjoy it. So yeah, I think if we push it hard enough, it could.
And we stand for something. I mean, when it comes down to it, so...
People seem to float towards the cause anymore, and we definitely have a message that people kind of get on board with. So.
Yeah. All right. Teddy H. from Portland asks, who the hell is Psychedelic Jesus?
Well, Psychedelic Jesus is our tech guy and video arts specialist. He has been with us pretty much since the beginning, and he takes care of the other half of the show that's going on while we're playing to give you that experience of being in a large coliseum or a big show in a smaller environment. You know, we want to just wait until we get into a big coliseum or something. Imagine the show you're going to see. You're going to lose your fucking head. But, so, Psychedelic Jesus.
He does a lot. He does a lot.
He's our man behind the scenes.
If you like our videos, he's done that too.
With Otis and I's pedalboard, there's no way we can control all that other shit. There's just no way.
No.
Johnny Everman wonders, when is the album hitting the street and how do I get my greasy fingers on it? Jeremy, you want to take a pop at that?
Sure. 12/12/15, December 12th, the CD release party will be at Hawthorne Theater. It's going to be a fantastic show that we are just no holds barred. This one's definitely for all the locals, all the fans that have been here to help us, to come to these shows, to really enjoy the music and get behind it, to show up and rally and rage and just party into the night.
And there, my good friend, is where you can get the album, because we're going to be putting it out, that show,
Absolutely.
in the physical form.
Also, on that note, keeping it very local, we're going to be having a lot of very good local acts playing with us too. So it's going to be a very, very high volume, high energy experience of a show. You guys are gonna love it.
And to follow up on that, have you guys been confirmed with any of the local bands yet? Do you have any idea who you're going to be?
As of right now, we're looking pretty good with Earth to Ashes, which is a really, really good
Fucking love those guys.
metal band.
Mateo,
yeah, I mean they're good quality music. And then we have Rhythm Pimps on the fence right now. which is
There's a song in there
Those guys
somewhere.
are really fun because
really fun.
They're
they're
a
really
blast,
they're
yo.
really kind of funky, and they're kind of down our alley, which is a very unique and narrow and oddly displaced one. So it's kind of, you're just like, what's up? I know you.
Yeah.
And then we've got our fillers out there, but other than that, those are the two that are really pushing on us right now. But we're gonna make sure that the lineup's made just right, so that way it's a good show. We don't want to go out there and just dominate a set. It's about the experience of the show, and that's what local music is. If everybody looks good, we all look good. So
We got a lot of good friends and good bands that the hardest part is
Okay.
trying to orchestrate everybody going different places.
But don't get it
Guys
wrong.
on tour and-
We will dominate. We'll be the
oh
best out of them.
yeah.
we're gonna
I'm not
fucking kill it.
saying that we won't.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
You'll be glad you came.
All right, and the winner of our Facebook question submission is, why do you guys suck so bad?
I blame the schools.
Yeah,
Personally.
schools.
Public education?
Yeah, public education, definitely. The economy. I blame the economy.
Yeah,
And you know, because you guys suck. I don't know.
Yeah.
Fuck you people.
Yeah, nice fucking question, Bozo.
Yeah,
And
shit,
one more quick one. When's Kelly coming back?
Oh, he's
still
still
on
on
lunch.
lunch. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Well,
you can eat
thank you.
buffet.
Thank you for tuning in to the Unusual Subject Podcast. We're going to be here every 2 weeks, so check in on our website at areyouunusual.com. We'll always be posting our latest videos there. And stay tuned after this so that you can catch Knuckles live at the Hawthorne.
And remember,
Keep it unusual. Subjects!
More guitar stage right.